It's the second game of match day 1 of the 2025 U-15 Elite Girls Championship here at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. You are now joining us on the Ghana Football Association Facebook page. Then you missed because the first game here at the FIFA pitch saw Ashanti region drab Upper West 9-0. And on the Bet Power pitch, Northern Region also beats the elite team from Bolga 4-0. And here we are back to give you another Sam Shaw's game that will last for 70 minutes, 35 minutes in each half. And these are the two sides that are lining up for the second game of the day. It is going to be between the Elite Academy from Bolga and the team from Eastern Region. And for the Elite Academy from Bolga who are dressed in white and blue jerseys with blue shorts and white hoses to match, these are the ladies that will be starting for head coach Abubakar Malik. We have Zakaria Suraya in post, Ania Frida, Musa Ikma, Adwa Messi, Atimwaning Faustina, Alitibila Barbara, Sedu Warishatu, and Nos Rahel, as well as Gab Stella, Awuni Rose, and finally Akolpoka Romina will complete that starting 11 for the GFA Elite Academy from Bolga. And for the Eastern Regional side, they have some familiar faces. If you know Root Sisters, they do have some girls in there, but they are supposed to be manned by Priscilla Amponsa. Tabitha Ano is in that starting 11. Janet Akua Asamoah. There's Kwa Mavis, as well as Tete Blessing, Pente Belinda, Enyonam Ayikope. There's Barakatu Ibrahim, Zikpi Janet Aram, Esther Dedete, and Amwa Vincentia completes that starting 11 for head coach Mohamed Mahmoud, who also doubles as head coach of Root Sisters from the Eastern Region. He will be assisted by Stanley Ofosu, Oforidodu, I should say. And these two sides are also ready. They are in white jerseys with black shorts and white strips, and also black horses to match the Eastern Regional side. And they will be playing from left to right, with the elite team from Bolga responding from right to left. And if we can hear chants and shouts behind me, it is their friends and folks from Eastern Region that are here to cheer them on. This game will be officiated by Swalisu Khadija. She'll be assisted on line 1 by Adam Humu, and on line 2 is Fada Abubakar. The fourth referee is Petra Dole, and there goes their whistle for the first 35 minutes of this encounter between the Bolga Elite side and the lads from Eastern Region. First attempt at goal, Eastern Region, and they know what to do. They saw how Ashanti did it, and they will be ready to replicate that. Ball in the middle. Heated exchange so far. Frida sends it down the left. Belinda Quente gets in the way, and Rose picks it up for the elite side. The ball will roll over, and it will be the first corner kick to the Bolga elite side. Rahel leaves it for Ikma to pick it up for the elite side. She takes some few steps back, decides to go short. She miskicks, and Eastern Region will take over. Cleared away by Tabitha, but not too far. Captain Frida picks it up for the Bolga side. Still struggling to keep it in play. Eastern Region on the attack. Down the left. They leave it and pulls down her marker, but referee says play should continue. Belinda Quente was brought down. There they go. the Bolga Elite team. That was a good halt of play across the round of play. And this is Vicentia. She's brought down. And Rose will take over for Bolga. Bolga through the middle. And if she finds Stella down the left. And that place get tailed. It is Janet who made sure she did not go past her. Heated here. 2 minutes down. And it's the Bolga Elite side 0. Eastern Region 0. Faustina for Bolga Elite. They're struggling to keep that one in play. And here comes Stella. She tears away from everyone for the Bolga side. Stella. But her play is halted. Mavis holds on. Ball sent the other way. And they're looking for Vicentia. This time she gets to it. And she leaves it for Janet. Janet's unable to get to it. And goalkeeper Prisla will send it away. Barbara controls with her head. She's fighting for it. But ball falls through to Rahel. Rahel's ball ahead. And there's no one in particular. So this is Priscilla. Through the middle. And it's Barika. Barika finds Enyonam. Enyonam's ball is sent to the middle. Back to Enyonam. Enyonam will look for her center forward, Janet. Janet beat into it. And once again, Suraya is there for the Bolga Elite side. She has been under some form of pressure, but she has held on quite well for the Bolga Elite side. Good control, but unable to keep it in play. There they go again. Faustina. Faustina will find Stella, and the Bolga Elite side are running rampage. They are looking for the goal to unsettle Eastern Region. But their direction is far off target. Presla sends the ball to her left. And she's looking for Barika too. Controls. Still ball down the left. And they're racing for it. Mavis. She's brought down. And the referee, Khadija, spots that and whistles for an infringement against Bolga Elite. Advantage to Eastern Region. Temporary hold up here. And we've done 4 minutes already. And it's goalless between the Bolga Elite side and the Eastern Region side. Free kick advantage, Eastern Region. Referee Khadija gets everyone ready. The first free kick of this game is awarded to the Eastern Region side. Whistle goes, 2-woman wall. Sends an in-swinger heading for goal. And here Suraya has learned from the first game. Watching keenly and holds on to it. But her ball didn't go as far as Enyonam. Enyonam surging forward. Enyonam beats her marker. And she slots home the first goal for Eastern Region. First goal recorded here in the 5th minute for Eastern Region. We have a game on our hand. These two sides don't look cheap at all. There goes Enyonam. Beats Soraya this time around. And took her time to send the goal through. Captain of the side, leading by example earlier in the first game. Franklina, who was also captain of the Ashanti Regional side, got 4 goals to her name against the Upper West. Would it be another story of such? With Enyonam for Eastern Region, game resumes. Romina's ball is stopped. Janet got in the way. And there they go again. She's shoved off. And Barbara also goes down in the process. Another free kick advantage to Eastern Region. And Coach Mahmoud is a happy man. In just 6 minutes, he has a goal to show. Free kick, not far off from the first one. Will they be able to make the most of it, Eastern Region? Whistle goes. Khadija sets the tone for another in-swinger. It goes. By this time, Shiraya had her hand on it firmly for the elite team from Bolga. Balloons one in. My ball settles with Eastern Region. Romina. So Romina sends the ball down her right. And Barbara claps into her marker. The other ball rolls away. Priscilla looking on, knowing she has nothing to do with that. She picks it up and prefers to go for a short one with Mavis. Mavis sends one deep. Who is there to pick it up? Frida returns it to the other side. Barikati got her foot to it, twisting and turning. Mavis. Ball in the half of Eastern Region. Down the right. There they come. Ikma sends one in. And Priscilla keeps her side safe. She leaves that ball for Mavis. And Mavis missed kicks this time around. Quick throwing to the elite side. Ball still down the left. Through the middle. And Captain Enyanam couldn't get to it this time around. Barbara switches to her left. And she finds Stella. It's still Stella. Stella keeps it in play. Stella leaves it. And Faustina was unable to get to it in time. There they go. The elite side turning the heat on. Warisha 2 went in so tough. But that was not hers to keep. Throwing according to referee Khadija. And Faustina effects that throw in quickly. Elite side. Back to Faustina. Towards the goal area. Here's Priscilla. Sends it through the middle. Heads go up. They will take over. Vicentia's ball. Returned. Warisa 2. Ball gets into the referee. And it will be a drop ball to the elite side. Captain Frida picks it through the left. And she's looking to reach Stella. Stella has it. The lines are cleared. Faustina gets in the way. There they come again. Captain Enyanam making sure everything works to perfection for Eastern Region. And referee Khadija says otherwise. Quick throwing through to Stella. Back to her. And she's forced to play the ball out. Heated exchanges here. We've done 10 minutes. And it's the Bolga elite side 0. Eastern Region 1. As early as the 4th minute, Captain Enyanam puts Eastern Region through. There they come again. Frida balloons it to the other side. No one to do the follow-up. And it'll be a goal kick to Eastern Region. Priscilla finds Mavis. Mavis switching to her right. There goes Mavis. Mavis is looking for Vicentia, but Frida is there to always clear her lines for the elite side. Heads go up. Enyanam challenging Faustina for it, and it goes out. Eastern Region poised for action. as well as the elite side. First in a storing, looking for Romina. But Romina was late on that account. And that effort is thwarted. The Bolga elite side have learned from their friends from the Upper West and are fighting tooth and nail to keep afloat. There they go. Eastern region blast the ball down the right, but Barkisatu's head will keep it for the elite side. The referee says play should continue. Down the left. There they come. Eastern region. Janet will leave it for Mavis. Mavis down the left. She's beaten to it. My ball is returned. And here comes Mavis. Timely interception there. Bolga elite. Janet. Barikatu finds her captain Enyanam. Enyanam will cool everyone down and they'll keep it. This is Janet. Finds Mavis. Mavis back to Enyanam. Enyanam's ball through to the center forward. And Janet was late on that account. "13 minutes gone." And that 5th minute goal scored by Eastern Region is what separates these two sides. Is the Bolga elite side taking on Eastern Region in the second game of today of the U-15 Elite Girls Championship. We are in search of the next crop of players that will take over the U-17, the U-20 and command places in the Black Queens. And in our bid to move the women's game forward. These young ones are the future. Ikma's clearance is what we are still looking for. She sends the ball out and wide. So in advantage. They take it quickly. Eastern region. And the ball is ballooned away by Stella. Stella, ball falls back in her own half. And Eastern region, they are not allowed to play the way they want. Here comes Mavis. Mavis spreads the ball to find Vicentia. Vicentia was late. It looks like already offside. But play will continue. Barikasu. And she will leave it for Janet. This is Janet. Janet and her play is halted by Stella, but she gets back to pick it. Eastern region. Mavis ball down the left, received beautifully. And here's Barbara. She turned and she was looking to find Rahel, but Rahel was very late and left behind in that series of play. Bolga League team don't look like they'll give up easily. 15 minutes gone. And Eastern region still lead by a goal to nil. Still prepping that attack. Here's Romina. And her ball was way out of target. The second edition of the U-15 Elite Girls Championship. And the defending champions have already shot themselves ahead in Group B after beating Upper West 9-0 in the first game. I'm talking about Ashanti region. We would get to see Brongaha who came runners up last year. Also in the last game for today. Here they are. Suraya calls for control. But Faustina got in the way. And she still holds on to it and sends her the other way, but there's no blue and white jersey there to pick it up. And Mavis takes her time for Eastern region. Barikatu bumps into her marker. Barros picks it up. Bolga Elite loses possession. Eastern region on the run. Down the left. Eastern region. And Esther Esther was curtailed, but she will not give up, still holding on, and she's finally brought down. Referee saw that fight and will go to the aid of Esther. And she will need medical attention. Esther did it with those surging runs down the left flank for Eastern Region. She has been a thorn in the flesh of the defenders down the flanks. She will be attended to immediately as a temporary hold up here. We've done 17 minutes of the first 35 minutes in the first half. And Bolga Elite are trailing Eastern Region by a goal to nil. Can't see that 5th minute goal converted by captain of the side. Game would resume pretty soon because Esther has been held aside and it's being attended to just so play can continue. The whistle goes free kick advantage. 3rd free kick for Eastern Region in this first half. And that's the ball, a low one. And this time it goes up in the air and it's a beautiful goal there. Beautiful goal there to record the 2nd for Eastern Region. 18 minutes. Gone and 2 goals to Eastern Region. Anima Jessica has a name on the score sheet. And game will continue. Bolga Elite trying so hard. Frida loses out on it. And Suraya will head that away in her bids to defend her lines. Faustina will not let the ball go. She wants to keep it. That's a swift one for Barikatu to pick up for Eastern Region. Ball through the middle. And Barbara is racing to it. Barbara leaves it for Messi. Messi down the right. Is Messi to Barbara. Back to Messi. That 1-2 worked well. But Messi was brought down in the process. And it will be advantage to Bolga Elite. 2 goals. And they are looking to get back up. Bolga Elite not relenting. Soin quickly taken. Barbara finds Frida. But referee Khadija says there was a push. And Bolga Elite to play the advantage. Frida to her left. And she finds Stella. Khadija spots another infringement. And Esther looks fit to return to continue for Eastern Region, who are playing with 10 ladies at the moment. So in advantage, Eastern Region. Down the right. She's looking for Tabitha. But Faustina, always there to help in defense. Center forward, Janet Zikpi. She shoved over, holds on, and brought down in the box. Referee says no. She wouldn't have any of that. Play should continue. And the bench of Eastern Region cannot understand that call. But Khadija has the final say and game continues. Janet. Back to Esther. Esther down the flanks, finds her captain and leaves it for Esther to do the connection right across the face of goal. That could have been the third one, but ball will roll over. We've done 21 minutes, and if you're just joining us on the Football Association Facebook page, is the 2025 U-15 Girls Elite Cup or Championship. This is the first day, and here we are bringing you the second game on the FIFA pitch. There's another going on at the Bet Power pitch, and Baraka 2's defense attract applause from her bench and on Lucas. Eastern region, fire-packed Mavis, but they lose out, and Romina will take over. Romina's ball down the right looking for Rahel. Can Rahel get to it? And unfortunately she does not. Road Sisters have changed the tempo of the day, represented in the Eastern region. Have some of their players known for their exploits in this Eastern region U-15 side, and they are increasingly the defense have enough experience to spread around. There they come. Barker 2 down the left, and goalkeeper Suraya would have to get it off of the feet of her own Maka Messi. Suraya, poor kick, but is well received by Rose. Rose is beaten to it, and Baraka wins it for Mavis. Mavis spreads it to her right, and she finds another Mavis. Head coach Abubakar Malik not happy with 10 out of events, and referee Khadija have their eyes wide open to every pocket of infringement. She is always right there and makes the call. Mavis Kwa. Frida got her head to it, but Suraya is there to save the day. The first half is drawing close, 24 minutes gone. Bolga leads 0, Eastern Region 2. There's a chase for Rahel down the right. She has the ball. Rahel through to Romina. Romina misses it, and Eastern Region does take over. They find Zikpi. Janet Zikpi leaves it for Esther, but the flag is already up, and none of those runs does matter. Head coach Mahmoud is unhappy with officiating. But Khadija has the final say. Game will continue. Khadija pointing to the spot for the kick to be taken. Here's Captain Frida. That ball in, and the referee got in the way. And offer to drop the ball. And she drops it to Bolga Elite. Ikma sends it to her Captain Frida. Ball is ballooned the other way. And no blue and white jersey to hold on. Prisla was trying to kick it away, but she could not, and in effect gives a corner kick to Bolga Elite. Faustina racing for that kick, hoping she's able to pull parity for Bolga Elite. Faustina's ball in, headed down, and Prisla saves the day. There was a push, but that was a good connection for Mikma's head. Presla's agility tested and she passed. Mavis. The referee says that goal kick had to be taken again. This is Mavis Kwa. Mavis finds her marker. Babarika loses it to Romina. Bolga Elite. They are here on the attack, spreading play to the left. But that was just too wide. That was just too wide for Romina to get it. Referee says play should continue. Baika 2. Down the right, Frida miss kicks. And Vicentia hops on it. They blast into each other. Faustina and Jessica. We've done 27 minutes, and it's Bolga lead 0, Eastern Region 2. Stella. Barika got her foot to it, and maybe is not unable to keep it in play. Sends it out. And it'll be a throwing advantage to Bolga Elite. Faustina. Faustina's throwing. Trying to locate Stella. She turns. Here's Romina. And they win another throwing on the road. Faustina. Barika got her foot to that throwing. Headed it. He left it for Ekma. Ekma's ball towards Priscilla. And she hops, keeps it, open her hands wide, and sends it down her left. Esther is her target. Esther dummies. Brings it back. Eastern Region have control. Sends a long one to the left. And they are beating to it by Barbara. Barbara turns around and headed for the half of Eastern Region. My ball gets back to the ladies from the east. Hold on. Captain Frida turns. Janet is there. Long one. By Mavis Kwa will control beautifully before laying it through. Presla. Barbara for the Elite Academy. Barika to Janet. There they are. Faustina. Barika's ball. Back to Jessica. Is halted. And the Elite side from Bolga are not easy to walk over, even though they have conceded twice. Warisa too tries her luck. And this is Priscilla racing and making sure that ball is out of danger. The last 2 minutes has been interesting with the two sides moving the ball around and showing class. Even at this stage is the 2025 Elite U-15 Girls Championship here at the Ghana Mantoka Center of Excellence. Quick goal kick taken. This time, Mavis goes wide. Down her right looking for Jessica. She dummies. She's been hair killed. But someone gets to her rescue. Mavis does. Turns around beautifully. That center for Janet Jikpi. There it goes. But Suraya had her hand to it. It's been an eventful 31 minutes. And these two sides have served us some good lunch here. Great football. But Eastern Region have done the needful. They have 2 goals. And Bolga Elite are following and trailing them, trying so hard to catch up. But it's not looking easy. Temporary hold up here at the Ghana Mantoka Center of Excellence. And Mavis Kwa will pick the moment to get water down her throat. Extends the gesture to her goalkeeper, Priscilla. Temporary hold up here as medics will attend to Faustina after she was brought down, but not a bad try at all. What a way to celebrate Jessica after she got that second goal for Eastern Region, mimicking one of Africa's great goalkeepers. Play resumes. Corner kick Eastern Region. Header down. There they go. Mavis turns. Beat into it. Here they come. Faustina halts play. Decide to get it wide through the middle. It is Romina. Romina's ball. Just too much of power behind for Rose to pick up. Priscilla is the swiftest of the two, given she is closer, and will let it roll. Blessing. Frida's defense. Got the ball to Eastern Region, but here they are, sandwiched, and the winner throwing in that process. Janet. That was a huge foul. Huge foul on Blessing. Nice for it. Eastern Region hitting the post twice in succession. They are looking for more goals, and their fans are on the journey with them, screaming for it. Gets the ball to Barikatu. Barikatu finds Mavis. Mavis switches to the left. Is Esther there? Gets in the way of play. Eastern Region. But unfortunately, that play is halted by Messi. Here's Messi. Leaves it for Barbara. Barbara is beaten to it. Esther is on the run again. There they come. She's brought down. Play will continue. And Janet Zikpi missed her steps. But here we are. Blessing. Blessing racing down the left. Keeps it in play. Blessing will find Vicentia. Vicentia's ball. And Suraya is always there, in positive mood to save the elite side from Bolga. Mavis Kwa. Through to the middle. Jessica is brought down. But Janet holds on. Finds Blessing down the left. Blessing through to Barikatu. Barikatu's ball is stopped. She wants it back. And there they go. Jessica shoves her off and picks it up for Easton. Faustina gets in her way, brings her down, and play will continue. Referee's not having any of that. Barikatu finds Blessing. It's Blessing looking for options, scanning through. Her ball is headed down. They will take over. Mavis, there they go again. We'll be doing 2 minutes of time added on. We've exhausted the first 35. It's been too interesting to keep track. But here we are. Janet. Ball back to Eastern Region. And for his ball, Suraya there to hold on for the elite side from Bolgatanga. Priscilla is on the receiving end on the other side. Finds Blessing. Blessing gets through to Vicentia. And there they are, Zikpi. Zikpi back to Vicentia. Esther will take over. Finds Vicentia again. That center forward. She's beaten by her opposite number, Frida, who is the captain of the elite side from Bolga. We should be getting to the end of the first half and the last minute. Suraya wins applause of her colleagues on the bench. Even though she's considered twice, she has been strong in that goalpost as the last defender for Bolga Elite. Referee Khadija spotted an infringement and a quick free kick to the elite side from Bolga. Stella. It's still Stella holding on, and maybe Squad bumps into her before Janet is brought down. She looks to her watch. So Alisu Khadija, referee of this exchange, and asking if Blessing will need attending to. It looks like she's up on her feet, and Khadija will have a word or two with her. Play resumes. Play resumes. And there the whistle goes for the end of the first half proceedings. A good one, electrifying one between the elite side from Bolga and the ladies or the girls from Eastern Region. 2 goals advantage to Eastern Region. We'll be back after recess for the last 35. Back from recess, and just from where we left off, we bring you the remaining 35 minutes of this epic encounter between the elite side from Bolga and the girls from Eastern Region. It's been an eventful first 35. Hopefully, we get to give you another interesting one in the second half. Throwing advantage to the elite side. But Khadija swings it to the Easterners. And Mavis looking for options, asking where will be comfortable for her colleagues. Takes some few steps back and sends it down the left. Racing to it is Esther, but unable to keep it in play. Eastern Region continuing from where they left off. Great game these two have given us thus far here at the Ghana Mantoka Center of Excellence, specifically on the FIFA pitch, whereas on the Bet Power pitch, it is another clash going on. We'll get you results pretty soon. The ball falls back to Mavis. The Eastern Region loses out. And here comes Frida. She's beaten to it, and this could be the third. But Suraya was able to hold on to it. This is a try from Belinda Quente for Eastern Region. But Suraya there at the right time, preventing her from slotting that home to register the third. Belinda Quente halted on that occasion, but game will continue. 2 minutes in the second half gone. And as the Bolga leads 2 goals, both scored in the first half. And referee Khadija always spot on there as and when it happens. Advantage Eastern Region. Yet to see any changes from both sides. They are just content with the energies that these players have exhibited. Mahmoud of Eastern Region, Abubakar Malik of the elite side. The two managers on their feet. Belinda's ball in, headed down, controlled beautifully by Barbara for the elite side. And Faustina continues to be dangerous down the right. She shoves off her marker, goes out with her. And the referee spots it. That was a professional foul. She knows she had to take one for the team. Lucky not to have gone into the books of referee Khadija. Free kick advantage, Eastern Region. Referee Khadija races to the point just to make sure the ball is in the right spot before the free kick is effected. Is Esther behind that one for Eastern Region. We're all waiting for Khadija's whistle. It goes. And Esther's ball is floating straight to Suraya. Suraya continues with a heroic moment for the elite side. Quick goal kick. Frida sends it to her left. Ball is traveling the other end, but not on the pitch. So in Eastern Region, controlled beautifully. There they go. My ball was out before that final control. So the throwing advantage to the elite side from Bolga for Sinner's throwing. Romina wanted it, but she couldn't hold on to it. And Khadija says it's advantage to the elite side again. Faustina draws closer. Picks up that throw in And it will look like a very long throw. There it is. She was looking to find Romina. Romina finds herself behind it. And the ball went out. That could have been dangerous. That was Romina's strike. Goalkeeper had nothing to say about that, but very lucky on that account. Ball already in the other half. And there they go looking for Jessica. She holds on. Eastern region. As a throw-in quickly effected. And then Yonam gets in there. Brings down her marker. Down in pain. But referee Khadija will still keep her cards in her pocket. And it was Barbara who was brought down. She's up on her feet. Effects that free kick. And ball is heading for the goal area. But here is Priscilla controlled confidently and leaves Mavis. That was a great sense of control and calmness demonstrated by Priscilla. We've done 43 minutes out of the 70 that we are playing. And it's the Bolga Elite side 0, Eastern Region 2. Second game of the day. And it's match day 1 of the U-15 Elite Girls Championship. Ikma. Ball well received. And Yonam holds on. Sends it through the middle. That ball is cut to size. Here is Esther. Her shot is blocked. But here they are. Still struggling to clear their lines. Bolga Elite finally does. Faustina. The marker. The referee says play continues. Jessica wins it. And she'll try it. But it rolls across the face of goal. 2 players down on the turf. The captain of the side, and Yonam is up on her feet. As well as Faustina for the elite side. Referee's whistle goes. And that goal kick is taken. Racing through the middle is Ikma. Incisive block. But Esther is already offside. Bolga Elite with that free kick. And it's to the advantage. Trying to advance for it. Ball control. Player goes down. And Ikma should be very careful. Referee Swalisu Khadija not ready to dish out any cards. But some of the tackles are coming in fast and hard. And stage captain Frida, her ball is down the left, and there they are. But Priscilla had a hand to it. The foul before the kick, and that goal will not stand. Overconfident. But Priscilla got in there, she was fouled. And that goal will not count. And Yonam holding on for the Eastern Region side. And the winner throwing in the process. Mavis Blessing. Blessing finds Vicentia. That's a ball. Heads go up. When the controls. Barbara. Barbara holds on. Esther There she goes. She's almost shoved off by Ikma. And Ikma will win applause from Mon Lucas, who have seen how brave she is when going in on Esther. 2 changes to be effected by the Bolga Elite side. Fatau Sakina and Angela Ankasilinsingu will take the place of Gaba Stella. Player number 5 and 13 in, and game will continue for the elite side with fresh legs, hoping to match up to the play of Eastern Region. Referee says they're throwing advantage. Vicencio Esther got in the way, put the ball into space, but Suraya got there first. There they go. Angela's first touch to her captain Frida. Down the right. And Vicentia is down. And that was a hard tackle. And she will need attention immediately. That was quite needless from us. Warisha too. And it's temporary hold up here. The Bolga Elite side are down by 2 goals that were scored in the first half, and they are yet to respond. They are first to get fresh legs, hoping 6 does turn around. We are coming to you live from the Ganamansaka Center of Excellence, the bench of Eastern Region. So plotting and planning, looking for more goals. Has really stretched emotions. The Bolga Elite side, the Eastern Region side, playing out some good games here and great talents on display. Mavis, her ball is headed down. Ekma. Zipi. There they come. Frida. And here is Priscilla again, called to duty. And this time around, she is very apt and holds on. Release the ball to Mavis. Down the left is Vicentia. Vicentia's ball. Looking for Esther. Here's Esther. Esther. That Pentis pass through to her captain, Angela. She returns for the ball, but she loses out. There's someone down. And the referee says it should go the other way. There it was, Belinda Quente trying so hard to hold on to that one, and in the process got the foot of Messi. And so the free kick advantage to the elite side from Bolga. Frida decides to go long. Her ball is controlled by Mavis. Mavis sends it to Belinda. Back to Mavis. Mavis dummies. She would put the ball in play for Zikpi. Zikpi's touch. Too soft for Suraya not to get a hand. Suraya returns the favor immediately. Yes, and she controls, captain of the side, leaves it for Belinda. Belinda is beaten to it. Ekma. But Belinda will shove it off, take control again, turns beautifully. Will join her play. But that did not work as planned. Right. Here's the Sentia. The Sentia's ball. Faustina is racing. Jessica is racing. But she decides to go long and wide. Looking for Sakina. The elite side from Bolga. Stringing their passes together and looking to do something good. But the needful seems to have been done by the girls from Eastern Region. 2 goals already in the first half, and they are yet to respond. We've done 53 of the 70. Decides to go through the middle and requested that Jessica would have moved, but Suraya Dam is holding on to the ball and sends it. It's Faustina. Faustina held by Enyonam, and referee Khadija saw that, asking why Enyonam will go for the dress of Faustina. It's on spotting. Back play, pulling your opponents away from the action, and that is what Captain Enyonam with Faustina's jersey. So it's a free kick to the elite side. Faustina's volley controlled by Romina. Romina leaves it for Mercy. Mercy finds Warisha too, but unfortunately the ladies from the east are better. Here's Belinda Quente. Belinda leaves it for Enyonam. Back to Belinda. Places that pass through beautifully down the right. Jessica's racing again. Will she release on time? She doesn't, and Suraya is there. Suraya gets that ball, and here is Jenazi was staring away, and her ball and her play was halted, only for Suraya to pounce on it. There's a player down in the process as they went hard to defend their lines. It's the first day T25 U-15 Elite Girls Championship here at the Ganaman Soccer Center of Excellence. Earlier this morning, there was a game between defending champions Ashanti Region and the girls from Upper West, and the latter were whitewashed to 9-0. Ashanti Region already stating a claim and making their intentions clear of defending what was the maiden edition trophy, hoping to retain it and starting off with a banger. Eastern Region are the second to take on the Bolga Elite side, and 2 first half goals is what separates these two sides. 55 minutes on the clock, 15 more to play for. Level is for 35 minutes in each half, and look like there will be an unplanned substitution for Coach Malik of the elite side, but play continues in the interim. The elite side are playing with 10 ladies, and Coach Malik still thinking through who will replace Sakina, who was just brought on as a substitute. Mavis. Find solace in Blessing. This is Blessing scanning through, but still making few steps ahead. It's still Blessing. Decides to go left finds Esther. Esther is sandwiched, but she's able to release that pass. Is it in time? No. But Enyanam is there, picks it up for the Eastern Region side. She's beaten to it. And that ball is headed down by Blessing for Mavis to pick up. She also leaves it for her goalkeeper, Priscilla. Here is Mavis. Mavis down the right, Enyanam. Enyanam to keep it for Jessica. There they go. Forward. Can Enyanam get to it? She loses out cheaply. Enyanam loses out. And Romina is there to pick it up for the elite side from Bolga. She eventually leaves the ball to throw. Advantage to Eastern Region. They for the effort. And we've done 58 minutes in the second game of the day. Ball down the left. And here's Vicentia. Miskicked. And Rose gets in play for the elite side from Bolga, but not as far as Mavis Kwa, who returns the favor almost immediately. This is for the center forward, Zenet Zikwi. She's been held aside for Suraya to be able to hold on to the ball. He's been tortured. And so, confirmation of that change. Fatal Sekina is out, and a place is taken by Abanga Francisca Yaba. Goal kick. The shot is the one to be taken. Faustina got to it. Here is the elite side on the attack again. Rose. But Barika will win it away. And here's the Eastern Region side surging for it. They have been misplaced in their own style of play. Faustina goes in there, brings down her marker. Referee says get her play continues. Warisha too has to hold on because the referee's whistle has gone. And there's a player down. She's working not too happy with a 10 out of event. And it will jog away for play to continue. Looks like it was Janet who got in there. But here's Esther. Esther racing down the right, but already Janet Zikwi is offside. And the whistle goes. Another opportunity gone wasted. And the elite side also spared. But here they come. Messi finds Ekma. Vicentia. Vicentia finds her woman, Quente. Back to Belinda. Belinda to Vika to. Here's Quente looking for her captain. But then loses out on that play. Romina picks it up. Not too quickly. And gives a throw into the Estin side. Barricades ball down the right. And she's looking for Janet on that occasion. But she is out of sorts and ball will roll over for a throwing advantage to the elite side from Bolga. Faustina on throwing duties quickly. Sends a rather short one. That is continued with a long one in the middle. There they come. They are racing to it, Francisca. Francisca down the left against Blessing. Francisca turns and the ball is out of play. Double substitution for the Eastern Region side as well. It would be a double substitution. But the elite side are on the attack. And picks it, finds Quente. Here comes Belinda Quente to Esther. Esther moves across and she's brought down. Ekma needs to be extremely careful. She has been spared on various occasions. But that was that surging run. Esther made it so swiftly, but Ekma had to get in there and bring her down. There'll be 2 changes, but first, 2 players down on the turf. Is Ekma of the elite side and Vicentia down in pain, and she might have to be substituted. So there goes the 2 changes. Jessica has been sacrificed for Aku Constance. And there'll be another change. Falling to the Eastern Region side. And it might help the side to be attended to. But play to continue. Esther has been also given the marching orders. Esther did it. Is out. Place is taken by Fori Rosemont. Is taken. 64 minutes. Getting closer to the 70th mark. But Vicentia beating all odds and is back on the pitch for the Eastern Region side. Free kick through the middle. Rosemont is shoved off. And here's Barika too. That pass had no precision, but is woven beautifully. And here they are, Belinda Quente, who is there. Vicentia is back there. Leave it for Zikwi. Zikwi. Control by Quente. Better control there. Leaves it back for Janet Zikwi. Zikwi leaves it for Vicentia. And that ball gets to Mavis. Mavis looking for options. Back to Vicentia. But it's only Frida that can get to it in time. Mavis takes her time and loses the ball in the process. But Blessing was to help her. Vicentia. Frida prefers safety than any form of complication. She knows better to let these slippery to lay their foot on that ball. Vicentia still side. They are under a lot of pressure. Heads go up. And it's 2-0 already. Barikatu gets in the way. They are enjoying themselves. And there they go. Back to their captain. Barikatu leaves it. And it's Constance. Ball lofted over everyone. Can Captain and get to it? Unfortunately, she's not that swift to get there ahead of time. We've done 66 minutes. 4 more to play for. And wait for time that will be added on. But the second game in Group B is looking good for the lads from Eastern Region. They have beaten the elite division from Bolga 2-0 as it stands now. But 6 minutes is just too many seconds in football to go wasted. Anything can just happen. Mavis is beating again. Here's Mavis. There goes Mavis. Mavis against Romina. And the elite side are not giving up. Romina is down on the turf, right in front of referee Khadija. And she finally whistles for her to be assisted. Calls on the medics. 3 more minutes. If you're just joining on the Ghana Football Association Facebook page, is the second edition of the U-15 Elite Girls Championship, drawn from young talents not older than 15 minutes in every corner of this country, from the 10 footballing regions and 2 specific elite sides that have joined them. It is a platform to display the ingenuity and the budding talent in the women's division as well, and a call for great attention to the women's game with this kind of future. These ones will get the opportunity to form the core of mostly our junior national teams going forward. A chunk of these that show individual brilliance will all be brought to bear. Game continues. Enyonam. This is Enyonam. Still Enyonam. Her ball through failed, but she gets it back. A little step overs, and she's brought down. Winning the applause of the technical team and colleagues who are watching, she has been swept and torn in the flesh of a lot more defenders. So that was the ball that was sent to her, Enyonam, and the only way to stop her was to bring her down. Wins a free kick for the Eastern Region side. And we are yet to see her go from set pieces in this game. Franklina, captain of the Eastern Region, from the Ashanti Region side, scored a couple in the first game. We've exhausted the 70 minutes and already in additional time. Belinda Quente's ball kept it nicely, but there they go. The final connection was not the best. The final connection was not the best. Looks like Enyonam could be in trouble. Got her foot into the body of the opposite marker, and she is down in pain. Of excellence on the FIFA pitch. Simultaneously, there was a game on the Betspar pitch between Greater Accra and the Western Region, and Greater Accra beat the Western Region by 2-0. We should be wrapping up here and getting ready for the last game of the day at 3 p.m. But before that, there could be another change to this elite side from Bolga. But before that, here's Zikpi. Her ball is taken over from the right. And Mavis is there. Mavis finds Francisca. They switch to the right. There's Captain Enyonam. And she will find Rosemont. Here's Rosemont. She would go at it. But that was a good try. But was not heading for the pole. That was a ball. Constance stood her ground, picked her moment and her spot, but that was just away from it. And Suraya watched on as the ball rolled over. Suraya's ball back in the middle. That aerial advantage. Vicentia has it more. Referee Khadija too has been a delight to watch with her gestures and mannerism in controlling the game. She has put her body and soul in it and will make way for that change to be effected. The elite team will make another change. And Anastasia Anavardindem has made her way. Let's continue with the last 3 minutes of the 4 that was added on. Rosemond finds her captain. Here's Constance. Back to Enyonam, twisting and turning. Finds Quente in the middle. Quente's pass down the left. And Zikri unable to keep it in play. Ruling the moment and knows she could have done better. Romina ready to head back into the game. But here is another good ball for Constance. But she's beaten to it. Ikma is equally shoved off that one. Fierce exchanges we've had between these two. They have dictated the pace and showed us what it means to be a part of this, Angela. Tearing away again is Enyonam, captain of the Eastern Regional side. Down the right is Enyonam, and she leaves the ball beautifully and calmly. Belinda Quente finds her moment and gets the third for Eastern Region. Great goals they have scored here. Beautifully worked out with precision and concise. The moment, the timing is right whenever they are on the attack. So there she is again, captain of the side, and kept her composure, knew what exactly she was looking for, and she found evergreen Belinda Quente slotting home the third goal for the Eastern Region side. Changes to be effected, but Romina was already a part of the team, and she's found her way back. The Eastern Regional sides change. That change we'll see Mercy Tate making her way in. And game will continue here in the last 2 minutes of the 4 that was added on. Play restarted. Anastasia sent it to Ikma. Ikma's ball finds her captain Frida. Faustina's drive through the left. And everyone is in eye looking for it, but unable to keep it in play. Referee Khadija too. Quite a character. Interesting. And always make sure she does not miss out on any action. To be told, she's always right there when it happens. Free kick to the elite side from Bolga Tanga, and Faustina on set speeds duty steps up to pick it for the elite side from Bolga. Faustina, head drive, heading for the goal area, and this is the final connection, but straight in the waiting arms of Priscilla. Priscilla always calm, not moved by the number of ladies in her way, and there goes the final whistle. It is done. The second game here on the FIFA pitch And the Eastern Region side, have made sure 3 good goals they have put in the net of this elite side from Bolga. Another great win. 3 more goals here. 9 in the first game. Referee Khadija Swalisu, personally, my woman of the match. Very precise, knows what she wants, goes for it, and not wary or quivering in her decisions. She wins the applause of her colleagues and a pat at the back. Khadija Swalisu, great potential for the future. She had total control of this great game, fierce in every aspect of it, but 74 minutes under her watch, and I would love to see her officiate again. But there's the last game later at 3 p.m., both here on the FIFA pitch and also on the BetSpa pitch. We'll take a breather here and we return at 3 p.m. to bring you the last round of matches for the opening day of the U-15 Elite Girls Cup, ongoing at the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. And so at 3 p.m., we return to bring you the Upper East region taking on Volta region in Group A, and in Group B, it is going to be Central region taking on Bronga Hafu region. Do have a good rest. We'll be back at 3 p.m. My name, Abigail Senasusu.